So the question is, which software do professional video editors use? So I'm guessing, I'll try to keep this short. I'm guessing you're referring to the NLE, the nonlinear editor. And this is a topic that you'll find all over the place on the internet, and it's very sort of controversial, but also just a lot of fun. People love talking about the tools because we use them all the time, and there's some neat little differences. They're all kind of fundamentally very, very similar, but there are some important differences, and I'll just try to keep this very, very simple. I actually don't have a lot of exposure to the Final Cut Pro market anymore. I started in 2006 with Avid Media Composer and Final Cut 5 at that time, I think it was. And then I sort of used Avid and Final Cut Pro 5, 6, and 7, and then started using After Effects a little bit more for certain things, motion graphics. But then when Final Cut 7 was discontinued and Final Cut 10 was released, it sort of didn't have a great release. And this was a few years back, maybe 2010, 2011. So I know they kind of have a rough start there. So I found myself still using Final Cut Pro 7, which you still will see in use today. Not that much anymore. And then I think a lot of the Final Cut Pro 7 market moved into the Premiere user base. So today I see a lot of Adobe Premiere, and Avid Media Composer is still around. Avid. So, but if your question is what should I learn? It really depends on the market. If you know you want to be working in feature films or episodic TV or really, really high-end work, that's sort of like mission critical, shared type of edit environments where a lot of editors are collaborating. There are even assistant editors. That high-end advertising and high-end industrial video, then you're going to want to learn Avid Media Composer. That's the best for that. A lot of it has to do with media management and collaboration. Premiere Pro, I use a lot for work now. It's getting better and better. It still has its, it's still sort of, I think of Premiere as being part of the incredible value of the entire Creative Cloud bundle. We all need Photoshop. We all like to have little After Effects. You can use Audition. You can use Prelude. You can use Illustrator if you have to every once in a while. And, of course, you have Premiere Pro. So you bundle all those things together, and the Creative Cloud platform is really, really, really powerful. It's hard to beat that because if you give an Avid license, you still need to get the Creative Cloud license. You still have to get it. And now you're not using Premiere because we all need Photoshop. Although I guess you could get an old version. But so for me, as a professional today, the markets I've described for Media Composer or Premiere. And maybe somebody else can respond to this. I just haven't really kept in touch about Final Cut Pro 10 and what markets its user base is really in. I know that they do cut some television on that platform and some films. And they promote that. So I am kind of curious, if people can answer that question. But if you're asking what should I learn today, I would learn Premiere or Avid. So there you go. I guess I've answered it. I tried to be quick, but not too quick. Okay, thanks so much.